Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 16th of October 2025. So gold hits new record high as Besant Beijing battle sparks stock swings, one of the biggest three-day short squeezes in market history. And I'm assuming that's going to be the gold. We'll have a look shortly. The wrap parabolic gold stuck Mag 7 and stressed VIX, even if the top five hyperscalers lift capex 30% to 500 billion. By 2027, that's a slowdown from 24 to 25, meaning most of the growth boost is already behind us. I would agree with that as well. On the verge of a funding crisis, Fed's emergency liquidity facility unexpectedly soars, most since COVID. Interesting because this happened in September 19 as well, and then they ended up printing trillions all the way up to COVID. So something triggered before COVID turned up in the markets, but I'm not going to go down that route in this video. And US stocks finished choppy session mostly in the green, while the dollar softened amid US-China frictions, which is obviously continuing. And stocks and bonds chop while dollar takes a hit with China-US relations in focus. So in economic news, we've got 7 a.m. GDP, that's the UK. We've got the GDP month on month. That's not going to come out as forecast, judging by everything else that's going on with Rachel at accounts. Then we head over to the US for the Philly Fed manufacturing FOMC meeting and the ECB. Now the rest, anything US related will not be released because they're still obviously battling out the closure deal. And the GDP will be released because that comes from the Office for Lie-in Statistics. So let's have a look at the markets and this choppy session from yesterday and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow yesterday, the market moving higher, traded up to the 78% retracement, but then found some selling as it made its way back down, and overnight prices are sideways inside of the previous day's range, which is not uncommon at this time of the day, of course. But yesterday you can see the electronic market moving up nicely. Then we got to just after the cash market opened, and down she came all the way to the DP, and the market has been sideways overnight. So not making any headway at the moment. The markets are stuck in a sideways move, but they're not selling off either. In the German DAX, again sideways. Yesterday an inside bar for the trading session, the market down to the 50 EMA, trying to get back above the 20 bar there at the moment. The 50, 62, 78 and 89 remain intact. The market failing at the moment to show any sort of move towards this any of these targets, and again stuck in a sideways move there. 30-minute chart, it was down but choppy down. So the market down, then it bounced down, bounced, then down and sideways for a bit. US markets open and then they sold off quite sharply down to the S1, but overnight prices are sideways in a range. They're trying to move back to the upside. But yesterday, just to clarify there, the market failing to take out the previous day's low and high, so let's see if the market can do that during today. And in the S&P, similar picture there to the Dow. We're up to the 78% retracement, and the market then failed, moved back and back up on the overnight, but there is some buying around there at the moment. In the 30-minute chart, again, just like the Dow, we were up and then we sold off sharply back to the DP, but overnight the market is sideways to higher, so maybe it's the China situation's gone from the business media for a while. In the FT100, stuck in a sideways range, which you can see there, but an interesting 30-minute chart. Just look at this, with all of this resistance just here and support just bouncing between the two. But yesterday, market down and then moving back. I mean, both the UK and the US have got problems with China, haven't they? Or we've got a problem with the lying Prime Minister, who seems to be trying to sidestep what's going on with this trial with regards to spying in China. You can't make it up anymore. It's just the norm, isn't it? It's just the norm. So anyway, the FT100 stuck in a sideways move there. So have a look at the US dollar, see if it's improved from the last couple of days. And for the last 2 days, the dollar has been lower. It was starting to move lower overnight, but then has bounced a bit. That's had a bit of an impact on the metals, which we'll have a look at now and kick off with the silver market. So silver still trying to move higher. It's just been hammered overnight, not to any great extent, of course, but it's amazing again when you get those quiet moments. The market's really struggling at this 53.50. It needs to really drive through this to move higher. 30-minute chart, you'll see there, look what they've just done. They've smashed the price down back to 52.50, but it's bounced off there, so that's good news. But yesterday, after the initial move to the upside, the market traded sideways, and then into the evening it moved higher. Why did it move higher? Well, simply because gold never stopped moving higher yesterday. As you can see there, it's parabolic at the moment. It's going to have some sort of a pullback, and a decent one, to at least 4,000. 30-minute charts, well, a bit of a pullback going on there now, as you can see down to the close of yesterday. But yesterday the market up, and then we had that slam again mid-morning. This seems to be a regular thing, doesn't it, now, with the metals, though they try and slam it, buy it back cheaper. And obviously this is that sort of effort once more as well, is to try and can we push the market back a bit so we can buy it back cheaper. Right, let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. And in the gold-silver ratio, this is moving back up because obviously gold's moving lower there. Silver is moving faster to the downside at the moment as well. We'll have to see if we can hold at this 52.50 for the silver market and stay above 4,000 for gold, which, like I say, it's put $200 on in the last couple of days, which is huge in percentage terms for the metal. Right, let's have a look at yesterday's trades. So in yesterday's session, the market was very sideways, and then we kicked off a bit, but then it stayed sideways there, and prices down towards the DP, find a bit of buying coming in, and then we move to the upside there, back to the 200 MA. Again, you can see the buying coming in at the DP level, and then off we go. And then it isn't too long before we run out of steam with the selling coming in. And then prices just having another bounce to the upside, dragging a few week longs, and then move the market down to the DP again, where you see the volume coming in and the market trying to hold off this short trade. So prices then sideways and then bouncing back all the way through, not doing a lot. I say yesterday the market trading within the high and low of Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday, won't it? It's Thursday today. Then we had a potential short in the afternoon, which was filled, and then they brought the market back to take this one out, stuck in a sideways move, and then we had another short to the downside, and I think that was all we had yesterday. But you can see how they brought the market back when they took it down to the scalp there, and then prices just stuck in a range as it headed into the evening, down slightly with more rumours of trade wars with China, and then remaining in that sort of sideways move. Let's have a look, see where we are on the overnight, and we're coming back. We should be able to see yesterday's high quite close by. Is it or isn't it? No, it's not. It's 150. Well, 150 points is nothing in the DAX these days. So yeah, 150 points just to the high there, and the same I think to the low, wasn't it? Or just a few points lower. Yeah, more or less the same as well. So yeah, stuck in a sideways move there at the moment, but moving to the upside as I actually record. Right, that's it for this one. Let's see what happens during today, and with that, have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.